Hello everyone, Catweasel here. Welcome to the channel and welcome back to our playthrough of Bimblin as he cracks on trying to keep the shadow away from Middle Earth. And as I said in the last episode, he's now here back at Nogaland and he's going to be making his way down to Gondamon. So we'll do it via the stable master. And just to show you how you get there, while we're trotting away down there, did some housekeeping during off screen, and I did make myself some armor. And let's just show it you. So we've now got dwarf make bronze armor, and I was able to make that. Got some experience for doing so, so I'm now level 12. And you'll notice that some of it is actually like purple, and that means it's of exceptional quality. I was able to do that because I had some crude brimstone, and what happens when you get these things while you're gathering resources, and I'd got a couple of crude brimstone, 3 perhaps, I can't remember offhand, but just go to crafting here, and metalsmith, apprentice, heavy armor. So I was going for these guys. You can select an output. So I selected the dwarf make ones. But if you have a chunk of crude brimstone, you see down here, you can actually click there to use it. Oh, Gondamon. So that's become a deed. And you can actually click there to use it. Obviously, I used all mine up, but plus 45% chance of getting a critical success. Yes. And I managed to get a couple of 3 critical successes, but I'm now out of crude brimstone, unfortunately. So the rest of the things that I made were just normal quality. But just to get back to what I'm now dressed in, as you can see, um, our armor's gone up massively now. The only thing letting us down now are our weapons. Yeah, hopefully we'll come across some new weapons while we're questing. I'll just put better ones on. Most of the time, that's going to mean that it won't be axes, I'm afraid. But eventually, we'll get a good pair of axes, and he'll be just like he is now. But um, as I said, I didn't take the weaponsmith profession because at higher levels, it's not really worth it. Anyway, oh, I've got some stuff have come up. I've got some new mail. Oh, Aogar, a horse, of course. Yes, this is another one of them legacy things. On this one, this is another way that you can get a horse by going to Aogar's farm, which is, I believe, just outside Bree, just north of Bree, I believe. We'll detach the item, but we don't need to do that. We still got Bingo Boff in there. We're not doing him for a while. We got some Lotro points. Deed bestowed. Yes, we found all the places of the dwarfs. So, oh, and we got 2,000 virtue points for that. So we'll just check that in a minute. Oh, I've got another new mail. Oh, I won an auction. I went on the auction house for some crude brimstone, and I put in a massive bid of 7 silver pieces, and I won it. So what we'll do now is I will do a bit of crafting because I want some. I'll accept that. But right, yeah. So we got a deed. So first of all, let's just go in here and boink, wit. We can now put up there because obviously it's we went over 1 with all that. What did we get? 2,000 virtue points. So the next one we're going to start earning is zeal down here, and we'll get zeal up there. Or is determination better? Actually, we'll put confidence in. All right. Okay. So we'll meet the stable master just to make sure that we know where we are. So there are a lot of quests we can do here, but first of all, I will show you I'll do a bit of crafting, but first I'll show you the task board. So the bulletin board for tasks for Erid Luin and the dwarves is here in Gondamon. So if I just click that and like that, these are the things that you can turn in, like broken daggers, broken sword sheets, dirty filth, all that sort of stuff. Where it says dirty filth, it's not like pornography or anything. It's just it's a trash loot drop that you get from spiders and insects and things like that. So calm down. Do we have one? Yes, we have dirty wings. When I was doing my gathering off screen, obviously, when I ran past any of those birds, I actually killed them because they're a tricky deed to get. So I got some dirty wings off them. So we'll select that and I'll show you how it works. So you get increased reputation with Dourhands Hall by turning these in. So this will give us 300 reputation. I'll accept that. This is the only one we can do at the moment because Dirty Wings was the only one we had 10 of. And who is it? I think it's Dory. Yes. So turn that in. Hendervale work with the Dourhands. Vile creatures and bats are nothing more than flying vermin. Oh, the bats. No, the birds. Whatever. Your efforts will echo through the halls. So we finish that now. And deed bestowed. Right, for turning in task quests, you get the up and comer deed. So that's what this is. Yeah. So when we do 100 of these cashing in, when we cash in some tasks 100 times, we'll get the up and comer deed, which will give us we'll get an upgrade to our task limit, which will go up to +6, because you can only do 5 a day at the moment. Yeah, and we'll get some Lotro points. So top banana. Okay, so we've done that. Before I do the rest of the quests, I'm going to try and make some more armor, because I did end up getting quite a bit of bronze. Yeah, I got quite a bit of copper, which I made into copper ingots, and then remember the 20 tin ingots that I bought? I was able to make a lot of bronze ingots from that. As you can see, I'm now a journeyman with metal smithing, but we need iron for that, so we can't do that at the moment. Simulate forester. Oh, I'm still an apprentice forester. Once I get to 200, I'll get the journeyman. But prospector, I got to 200, so I can do journeyman smelting, so I can smelt any iron ore that I get or whatever. We'll smelt these copper ingots that I've got. So I quickly do this because it's just this once, just to show you how, for example, these extra ingredients like crude brimstone can work in your favour. So there we go, we got that, which means we can refine more bronze. And as we're doing this, obviously you can see we're getting more points in apprentice prospecting. When this gets to 400, that'll be full up, and then we can do journeyman at the moment. We've unlocked journeyman, but if we finish this off, it means we'll no longer be using bronze or copper. So any copper ore that we get, we can just sell on the auction house as soon as we've got this to 400. Okay, we'll go to metal smithing, because what we want to do now is, let's check what I need. I could do with a purple helm. Purple helm and purple boots I need. So let's see if we can do it. Let's see if we can manage it. So we select bronze helm. Then up here, I'm going to select output, which is number 2. So we want a dwarf make bronze helm, but we want a chance, a critical chance has gone up to 70% to make a thick dwarf make bronze helm, which, as you can see, it's an extra 3 armor on its non-critical counterpart. You get +1 might. The vitality stays the same, but the tactical mitigation gets +6. So this is why we want to get obviously one of these. So we'll see if we can do it. Is it gonna do it? Oh, there was a bit of a flash there. We might have managed it. Let's have a look. Yes, look, see, got a little purple one. So right click that, because that's what we want. I'm going to put these in my crafting. Carry all. So that's brilliant. We can sell that now. And the other one we wanted was boots, wasn't it? Boots and shoulder pads as well. So boots and shoulder guards. Good job I checked. So we'll do the boots. And again, we want the dwarf make version. Give our critical chance to 70%. Come on. The odds are in our favour, and there we go. See? So, awesome. So he's got the better boots now, and the shoulder guards was the last thing, wasn't it? So we want the dwarf make bronze shoulder guards. We're going to use a chunk of crude brimstone again, and hopefully we can make it 3 on the trot. I don't think we did it. Damn it. Right, we'll try again. So we're still all set up for what we want, so we'll have another go. Go on, we've got a 70% chance. Yes, we did it that time. So we can get rid of that. Put that on. And now, when we have a look, we are, apart from our cloak, we are all in the purple, baby. So excellent. Hopefully we'll find some decent weapons. I'll just sell this stuff. I'm going to sell what we don't need anymore. So excellent. Groovy. Now we'll pick up some quests. The wind coming down from the mountains makes my bones ache year round, but even the younger sentries feel the chill when the days grow short. We could use more pelts to make blankets and clothing in preparation for the coming winter. There is no shortage of wolves prowling in the wilds, especially to the west. I expect you will have no difficulty obtaining some furs for me. Wolves are vile creatures, but at least their fur is warm. So we'll accept that. Then Orly gear. Protecting the hunt. The hunters who have been plying the forest north of Gondamon have come to me with stories of being threatened or even attacked by those backstabbing Dourhand brigands. If you're of a mind to lend us a hand, you could head out there and deal with the treacherous Thinbeards. Oh, the treacherous Thinbeards. And I've lost my... There we are. There we are. They need to learn not to meddle with the hunters of Gondamon. The Dourhands have built a small camp to the north of here in the hills somewhere. You'll find plenty of heads to break there, I'll warrant. So has he got we might use the hammer when we do that. It's better than what we've got, I think. Our huntsmen are skilled, but this year's hunt has proven particularly difficult, what with the cold and the wretched Dourhands. I have found myself short of supplies for the coming winter. You can help us by bringing in some bear meat. There are plenty of bears in the wilds around Gondamon, especially to the north. We will preserve and store that meat for the coming months. Awesome. So we need a few more. We have to turn this into Otkel as well. You restored the water flow. Why, it's not flowing nearly enough at all. You may have cleared out some problems over at Nogland, but there must be something else blocking the flow around here. The goblins in these hills are causing us no end of grief. They've blocked off the river with debris and slowed the flow to a trickle, and what water exists is fouled by their presence. They're pissing in the water. I can send a crew to remove the debris, but I need someone with a stout heart and a strong sword arm to clear out some of the goblins. I can't afford to lose any workers, what with the Dourhands to contend with. You can find the canal west of here, just past the hills. The goblins have a camp west of their makeshift dam. Right, we'll sort that out. I think there's another quest up here, yes, with Gaelthin. If whites stir the bones of the ancient Edain, then an evil has arisen in these mountains which we should all fear. The fell spirits that stir the bones of the dead are servants of Angmar, of the Witch King of old, and of the Shadow in the east. I must ask you to seek out this evil and put whatever end you may to it before its darkness spreads. Take this elf stone to Glimmer. He dwells now in the ruins of the northeast of Gondamon, to the northeast of Gondamon, at the southern end of the Grim Water. Excellent. Ooh, who's this? I'll accept this because I can do... Oh no. No, I can't. Oh yeah, I can do woodworking law as well. Yeah, I'll do that. Only because I can do it as a scholar. But I'll probably, because it's a crafting quest, I'll probably just polish that off screen. Who's this guy? Mr. Plate Shaper. Again, I can do this one, so I'll accept it, but I'll do it off screen. Bolly, we've got to turn something into him. You carry with you a fetish of the Blue Crag goblin tribes. It's clear that the vile creatures are on the move and intend to launch an offensive against the Vale of Thrain. Troubling news, to be sure. We must crush the goblin forces before they become an even greater threat. Their presence in the Vale is a festering blight upon the land, and if we don't stop it now, it will spread like a shadow across the land. Oh, I've got to select a quest reward. We'll take the lesser. Right, and Askell. Stranger, please tarry and hear my plea. My brother Gillir Goldentongue was a great warrior. Curse my treacherous tongue. I should say he is a great warrior, but I fear for his life. Though he is a doughty fighter, Gillir longs for peace. Even against the advice of our elders in Thorin's Hall, he felt that there must be a way to come to some sort of understanding with the Dourhands. So he and some companions set out for the great Dourhand encampment north of Gondamon. I think he went to the westernmost of the camps, the larger one. He did not return from his mission. Please seek him out, and if he is slain, return to me with the news so we may seek our revenge upon his murderers. You will know my brother easily by his gleaming shield, a great heirloom of our family. Very good. So I've done that. Let me just check something. I wonder if I can equip a ranged weapon in there. Don't think I can. I'm just going to take a stick longbow. It's only cost me 3 silver, which is nothing. And let me see if I can actually put it into there. Well, I can. I'm not so sure I can use it though. We'll see. Right, okay. But even, you know, cosmetically it looks pretty cool, doesn't it? Even if I can't use it. Right, so that's that. Are there any more quests I can pick up? Oh, one thing that I do not want to do. I'll do it eventually, but Malthy here I keep calling him Mouthy. Mathy here has a quest ring that's on fire. That means he's part of the main quest. Now I'm not going to complete this yet because this is like a quest focus point. So if you do an elf character, eventually you'll come to Mathy as well. So it's like where the dwarf introductory quests and the elf introductory quests like meet and come together, and then they both progress forward by doing the same quests. Did that make any sense? But anyway, take my word for it. So if we were to turn in the dwarf part of it now, what would happen is we wouldn't be able to do the elf part of it. And I want to do the elf part of it just for completeness. So what we'll do is we won't turn it in yet. We'll end up completing the elf bit in a few episodes' time. And when that's all done, we'll come to Mathy and we can complete both at the same time. So if you're wondering why I'm not turning that in, that's the reason. Right, I think everything, actually, I know I said I wasn't going to do any crafting, but while I'm here, let's see if I can just finish that. I can just finish that off. That's, oh no, I won't. I can do it. I can do it in my own time. Right, let's have a quick look. What's this? Oh yeah, Mathy. I'll explain why I'm not doing his. So, yes, we'll do all these around here. Right out the front gate. Now this is quite a large quest hub, so it might take us a couple of episodes to clear Gondamon out. What am I looking for here? No, just kill anything I find, I think, is the answer. Let's get some rowan branches. And I think there's a goblin encampment down here. Oh, there's a grey wolf. We do want... Oh, ran right past him. So there, we've got the wolf slayer deed. This is not one to be bothered about. You'll kill loads and loads of wolves. There's a goblin. Yay! Let's have a look around. Is there any more wolves or anything? Oh, these are bats, I think. They're not... they don't count to the Hendraval deed, because they're actually bats. Is it down here? No, that's another thing. It's over here. There it is. That's what I want. Yeah, where I was just going then, we'll do that later. That's a bit further in the quest chains. Right, let's start killing these guys. I think we need to kill Blue Crag spoilers as well. We do. There's another one. Oh, there's a chest there. Oh, it's trapped me. That's why they're called trappers. Okay, let's try and get a few of them in here. I could kill them all with my AoE attack. Yay! But they've rooted me to the floor with their pesky nets. Right, let's do a bit of looting. What's in the chest? Oh, some silver ore. That's not bad. Normally you get a load of crap, but we got 5 chunks of silver ore there. Right, what else we need? Hang on. Bear with me. We need another blue crag spoiler. So let's go and find one. It's a trapper, that's a novice, that's a spoiler. Let's give him what for. Right, I think that is it. We'll just check. Yep, clear the way, he's done. Let's ride out. Kill all the stuff. So what we want wolves, we want bears, some Dourhands. I think they're all up here to the north, so we'll head that way. He says. Can't find any. Oh, here's some bears. Oh, this is, when I said about what's the word, getting to undying, and said how tricky it can be. It's because of these guys turning up. And the best thing I found is just to run away from him because they are quite tough. So I'm just going to keep running until he gives up. Now, the reason they're a real pain is they will hang around. He will hang around there for about 5 minutes, where he first spawned, there. So they can be a real pain. If you're in a place, like where you've gone to, I don't know, pick up a shield or, it's some quest that you've got to go and fetch. After he spawns, because he hangs around for like 5 minutes, you're like, oh, what a pain in the ass. They do move around, so sometimes you can sort of sneak behind them when they move off to pick up what it was that you wanted to get. But you've got to, when they turn up, just run off because they're pretty tough. There's probably people out there that can deal with them, pretty easily, if you have top end gear and everything, but I don't. And as I said, it's a very casual playthrough. So yeah, Bimble, my hobbit, he had them turn up all the time, and then he was just really unlucky. He got to level 17, and he was in a quarry in the Shire, and he was in the middle of a massive battle with a load of enemies, and one of them turned up behind him, and I didn't spot it till too late. I tried to run off, but because I'd already lost a bit of health, he just as I was about to escape, he bloody killed me. So it really pissed me off. So I'm determined that it's not going to happen to Bimblin. Yeah, so watch out for them guys. Let's kill these two idiots before I sort out this dam. Actually, do I have to do that? Which one is it? But I've took so many quests on, it only shows so many at the side there. Oh, we've done it. We've done it. I didn't have to come up here. Okay. Just killing them spoilers and trappers and novices counted as enough. I didn't actually have to do what I did back at Noglond, which is get in the water and get rid of the actual dam itself. So let's get on my horse and kill wolves and bears. Wolves, bears, and Dourhands. I think they're up here, actually. Let's get some rowan branches on the way. Actually, that's a lot quicker now. It used to be, when you stop to do a bit of gathering like that, it used to take, you know, a little bit longer. But I think I can deal with that. As it is now, it's not too bad. Right, so let's get some more bear meat. There we go. Try and avoid these bats. There's no deed for these bats, so... Oh, Dourhands. Again, the deed you get for Dourhands is brigands. There are tons of them, and over the course of questing, you will get the deed for it because there's so many of them. Let's get this copper deposit while we're here. And kill this guy. That's him done. If I remember correctly, the Dourhand encampment is up here. I think. It's been a while. Die, bear. Yes, another thing that's improved. I'm loath to say this in case I actually jinx it. But when you were doing, back in the day when you were doing these quests, the drop rate was appalling. You used to have a really bad drop rate. So if you needed 6 like hunks of bear meat, you'd end up killing about 30 bears. It was a real pain in the ass. I think that the drop rate has been improved by the developers. I hope so. There's nothing more annoying than, you know, you only want 5 or something, and you have to kill like half a dozen of the actual enemy to get what you want. I mean, we've got a pretty much 100% drop rate at the moment on these bear haunches. So long may it continue. Yep, we only need one more. And there's another. So hopefully this won't be a problem. Top banana. Yes, Ringdale. This is where, yeah, scouting the Dourhands. This is one of their camps. So if we go in here, we should be able to find a few bits and bobs. He's killing him. Oh, you're just going around killing everybody. Being a pain. See, this is what happens, you know, when you're doing deeds. You get gits like him who fire an arrow into everybody they can see, so they will get the deed. But oh, he even got to that before me. So this is the problem. Like when it gets really busy. So this is the shield. So I'll pick it up. So I've recovered his shield, but I want to kill the guy. But these guys, they're obviously doing the brigand deed. This isn't the best place to do it. The best place to do it is it's further down to the. It's where am I facing? It's to the east down here, right where Erid Luin meets the river, and that's the best place because there's a massive, there's like a Dourhand port there, and it's absolutely stiff with Dourhands. Many more than are actually here. See, a Glarken here. I think he's part of another quest, so we'll be coming back here at some point. But I'll pick up this shattered picture while we're here. So hopefully these guys will piss off now. We can actually kill some of these Dourhands. God. Bloody jerks. Let's see if there's any other ones that have respawned. I think there's some up top here, but they've probably killed all these as well. Yeah, there's some around here, but killed them as well. Nothing for it. We'll just have to wait for... Ah, he's back. I just want to kill him because, like, he was the one who actually killed that guy's brother. Yeah, I got here first, dimwit. He's going to kill all these up here as well before I get there. He's higher level, you see. So he can get there and kill them quicker. Urgh. But there's one here he's missed. And these have respawned. Excuse me. Summer cold. A couple of others here. Okay. And while we've actually been killing things, we've got a few more task items that we can turn in when we return to Gondamon, which is good news. Let's get the area of effect. Oh no, I killed them all already. What's this? Oh, critical hits. Okay, so we've killed a few of them. I just require. Which Dourhands do I require? Oh, have I done it? Yeah, I think I've done all that. So I've killed enough Dourhands. So we need the third gear and we need the wolf pelts. And we've got, is it Glamir? I know where he is. He's this way. Oh, you're all coming back now. You're all respawning. See, that'd have been a lot quicker if those two bloody guys hadn't have been running around, killing everything. Would have got that done a lot quicker. But still, it is what it is. At least they didn't hang around. Sometimes they hang around. Oh, we've got a Hendrovel here. That will count. So we will kill these for that awkward deed. Right, back on the old horse. See, this little quest hub up here, I think Gelmir or whatever it's called is in here. Oh, it's behind me. Trying to avoid the bear cub. There it is. It was behind me. So we'll just go in here, and there are a few more quests in here. That's sort of mini quest hub. Right, here's Glamir, not Gelmir. Greetings, dwarf. I receive few visitors here at my home of old, but I am sure you did not come to listen to tales of yore. What brings you to these wasting halls? You say that evil wights rode in the barrows to the northeast of my home. It is indeed well that Gaelthin sent you to me, and with the elf stone. I have a task for you if you are willing. So we'll finish now. And what is the task? Oh, right. Dare say in the fullness of time it'll it'll become apparent. So Lairgil here, she's got 2 quests. This land has been sullied before by the dwarves and their keep on the hill. Steady, steady lady. And more recently by half-orcs and Crebain. Now wicked spiders have entered the land, slaughtering the wildlife and endangering travellers. Thankfully, these evil creatures have so far only been found in the furthest northeast reaches of Howth Lynn, but these lands would be better for their absence. Seek out the evil spiders and drive them from their lairs in Howth Lynn. We'll do that. And the other one is Webs of Sorrow. She don't like spiders, does she? Talath Ondran, the region of Howth Lynn to the east, was once known as the Shipwrights' Grove in Westron, and it is there that many of the famed vessels of the elves were built in days long past, but the corruption that haunts it now is much greater than I or my brothers had imagined. Something malignant and evil lurks there now. Something must be done. If you would help me, then seek out the spiders that infest Talathondran east of here and collect the sticky spinnerets they use to ensnare their victims. It will take me time, but I may one day discern where these terrors gain their potence. Okay, groovy. That place where she's talking about that's overrun by spiders, that is the place to complete your spider deed. We will get a spider slayer deed. Nithy. Old Bones. You there. Perhaps you could help with a small dispute. While I was away among the barrows to the northeast hunting for loose trinkets, I saw an old bony wight wandering about the mounds. Fortunately, it didn't notice me, but the sight fairly froze my blood. Now, my friend Galty doesn't believe me. He claims there are no barrow wights out among the older Dine mounds, but he's been no further than the mounds near Gondamon, and those don't seem to be haunted at all. It's only the mounds off a ways to the northeast. You look doughty enough to face down a wight or two. Perhaps you would go out to those barrows and collect a trophy to prove I wasn't seeing things. I will pay you for the service. Okay? Then we've got the misplaced cook. Oh, I remember this quest. I wonder if I could trouble you for a moment. A a friend of mine, Bersey, struck out on his own to a grove northeast of the Caledul to collect herbs for his recipes. I warned him of the threat of vicious spiders in the area, but he laughed it off. Bersey is a good fellow and a fine cook, but he can be a bit addle-brained at times. My annoyance has turned to worry. Set a dwarf's mind at ease and search for him, will you? I'm sure he's just lost track of time, but still. The spider lair is northeast of Caledul, and what with those wretched Dourhands about, I would counsel you to take the long way round the port. Yes, that's the port, Caledul. And if you go there, that's the place to do your brigand quest, your brigand slayer deed. Right, come out there. I think we've got everything. He didn't actually give me a quest, did he? Let me just check. Let's defeat the spiders. Third gear we need. All bones. All right. That's a bit odd. Now I can't speak to him. I'm sure he used to give us another quest. Perhaps I've got to do something else and then, you know, it'll come apparent. Right, what I'm going to do, I think we've done enough for today. I'm going to ride back. I've still got to collect wolf bolts. I'm killed a few wolves on the way back, hopefully. And then we'll call this one an episode. I've shown you where Gondamon is. We've done a few quests. Picked up a few more. And yes, there's Gondamon. Yeah, things are looking funky. We've seen one of those shadowy wights that we've got to keep an eye out for. Done a little bit of crafting. And things are funky. And I'll do the usual before the next episode, which is a bit of housekeeping. And I'll look to, yeah, just get everything ship-shape and Bristol fashion before our next episode. Where are these bloody wolves? I'm sure there used to be a load round here. There's one. You there, Mr. Wolf? There's normally a couple. Yeah, there's another one. I can never get that right. I always run up to, you know, I run up to whatever enemy that I want to, like, take on. And I always seem to run past them. Because as you run up to them, they notice you and run up to you. And they go past. And the thing is, if you're not facing the enemy, you can't get your first attack in. I just can't. I've been playing this game years, and I just can't seem to, you know, get the distance right, where to stop. So I find it highly annoying. Right, as you can see, I've got a few more of these I can turn in. I'll do that off screen. You've seen how to do it. I showed you at the start. That was another thing I've shown you this episode, how to turn task items in. Bloody hell. This is typical. I wonder if them idiots are running around killing loads of bloody wolves. The best place for the wolf deed is actually down there. Well, over there, more over there at Salondim, which is sort of the elven part of Eridluin. And there is a spot there that is absolutely chocker with wolves and excellent for doing the Slayer deed. I think there are wolves up here. Ah, where are you? I need another 3 pelts. There's loads of bloody bats. Let's have a look around. Yeah, I have a feeling some guy's been running around killing all the wolves. So we're rather waiting for him to respawn. That shadowy wraith that sort of appeared around here, as you can see, eventually they do go. They hang around for about 5 minutes. But yes, they do make that deed a hell of a lot more difficult now of remaining undefeated till level 20, which is a pity. Come on, Mr. Wolf. The two are killed before come back. No. Or have they? Yes. The background music and the seems to have gone down again. It's odd, this game. I guarantee if I turn it back up, it'll go too loud again. Yeah, that other one hasn't come back, has he? Right, 2 more pelts, then we'll go back, call it an episode. If I can find 2 bloody wolves. Come on! Oh, is that one? That's one. Oh! I've started using me bow. That is great news. Did you see it then? Let's see if it'll do it again. So has it started doing it automatically? Yes! That is brilliant. As you can see, this is a lot more useful. You know, instead of having to run right up to them, you can just fire at a mob and he'll come to you. As I say, we haven't got the range a hunter would have, for example, but it does save a lot of time. The only unfortunate bit is we haven't got a wolf to try it out on. Come on, Mr. Wolf. There's normally loads round here. It's a fox, but no wolves. Oh, kill that. Go on, fire at it. See, and it brings it to us. Saves us a lot of messing around. And the reason I like that is what I was chatting about before. You know, I have a tendency to overrun. Run past what I want to kill. That's a bear cub. So it looks like this particular part of the map is for bears. Oh, I need 2 more wolf pelts. Are these being awkward as well on the drop rate? I think they are. I think I've killed more than 3 wolves, haven't I? Yeah, it happens. It's just a pain. In fact, I think this is the place. Right, yes. Here. This is the place to do your Hendroval Slayer deed round here. Somebody's been around and killed a few of them, but there's normally around 20 around this abandoned den. So if you get a chance when it's not too busy on the server, just come here. I just stand on the rock up here and just kill them. I don't know how many I've got to go to kill at the moment, but yeah. See how they're all coming back. Somebody's been doing it. So somebody's gone round and killed them all. They're all respawning in now. But yeah, it's a good spot for actually getting the Hendrelval Slayer deed. There's another one. He's going to attack me. But that's alright, because we need him for the Slayer deed. So let's just get rid of him. There we go. Oh, that shadowy wraith. You see, they just turn up. You've got to be really on the ball So he's running right after us now, I bet. Let's have a look. Yep, see, he's following us. So he makes the undying deed a real pain in the ass. I mean, we'd only been fighting a single, like, bird there, but imagine, like, we'd just finished fighting about 20 Dourhands, and we were really low on health, and then that guy turns up. So, really got to have eyes in your ass. He's probably stopped following us now, he has. So, always keep an eye out. A few Hendrovals here, but I'm concentrating on trying to find a bloody wolf. Oh, I hate this. This is why I hate other people. Other people coming on my server and killing things that I want to kill. By Thorin's beard! It's a disgrace! Is that one down there? Yes. And I fired a thing at him, an arrow, so he rather nicely came to me. One more pelt. Oh, he didn't give us a pelt! You bastard! Right, come on. Let's be having it. Yay! And the crowd goes wild. Right, let's turn in a few of these quests. Well, see what I mean? Another wolf there now. They're also going to start popping up. By Thorin's beard. Right. Back to Gondamon. Past the bats. And up we go. A fresh recruit. Go on, son. Training, eh? Good luck. Past the bulletin board. Which ones need turning in? Otkel. Is it safe for my work crews? Excellent. I wouldn't send my lads out with all those goblins around. We need all the guards here to protect us from the cursed Dourhands in case they attack. So that's him done. She's not doing anything else. What it may be is it may be I might have to do the elf part of the quest before Gelmir comes in and continues his thinking about it. When we go to Dweilond and start the elf part of the quests, they may send us back to Gelmir, because I'm sure he gives it. I've had a quest from him before, rather than what it just did then, where it just stopped. So it's probably I've got to do the elf quests. Dorry. The dwarves of Gondamon will be grateful for these pelts when winter arrives. Bimblin, thank you. Not at all. And we are now a defender of Ered Luin. And we got 2,000 virtue experience. And obviously we want to become a hero of Ered Luin. But let us just check how we're doing here. So confidence, we can move that up there. So we've got all three of those filled now. It'll be level 17 before we get another one. But I'll start filling zeal, just so they're ready to go in. Did I? No, I didn't level up. What's this? Got some Lotro points. Always welcome. Protecting the hunt. Ah, good. That should teach the Dourhands a little lesson. You have done us a fair favour, Bimblin, and helped ensure that Gondamon remains secure over the coming winter months. Let me see if I can find a suitable reward for you. I think this hammer is better. Yes, so we'll take that hammer and replace one of our axes with it. Gaffy. Thank you for bringing us this bear meat. I will see that it's properly salted and stored for the winter months. So we get 90 copper for that, which is pretty crap. Oh, I'll accept that. We are now level 13. So just let me consult my notes for what to accept here. We will start with that one, which is, what is it? Barbed wall. We've committed that trait change. Top banana. Race traits. Now we've got one open here, but obviously we haven't got to a position whereby we've managed to unlock one of these. But as soon as we do, we'll pop it in there. Right, okay. So done that. Anything else to hand in? Have we got anything else to hand in before I say Toodle Pip? Yes, we've got Askell. The Sundered Shield. This is what I feared, but I could not bring myself to admit it. The shield bears mute testimony to the treachery of the Dourhands. You have my thanks for these dark tidings. You have done me a great service. Ill though your news was received, these vile Dourhands, how dare they? Gelair came to them to talk of peace, but they cut him down like a goblin. I will have my revenge. Our elders watch me too closely, for they know my temper. I cannot fight the Dourhands myself, but you. A while back an elf came here looking for information about the Dourhands. He thought they might be up to something truly terrible. He said his name was Glimmer. Oh, this might be it. I sent him towards the woods northeast of Gondamon. Seek him out. Maybe he knows the whereabouts of Scythe Blackhand, the leader of the Dourhands at the fortified eastern camp. My brother must have been slain at his orders. A grim and deadly warrior he is. Seek Glimmer to learn of Scythe's whereabouts and wreak my vengeance upon Scythe's head. We'll do it. Except, and what else has he got? Oh, a Breetown quest. Because we're of a level now, as I said, there are loads and loads of quests here, and this is the game basically saying in between level 10 and level 13 you should really head to Breetown now, but we're not going to do that because we're playing very casually. So let's just have a look at these though. Right, so crafting, I'll do that in a second. Just the ones, yeah, take that away, keep third gear. Any others? No, it's alright. That's okay. Destination Breland, we'll get there eventually, so I can take that off. So, yep, concentrate on these, and I'll do these two crafting ones off screen. So I think that is pretty much it. There is nothing else to turn in here. So he's looking pretty grim, isn't he, Bimblin? Bimblin the Grim. Okay, right, that's it for this episode. Hope you've enjoyed it. We'll finish off Gondamon next time, I think, and we'll start heading further south. And a couple of episodes we'll probably get to a place called Dourhands, which is where all the elven starter quests are. And we'll do those, and then we'll work our way back up to Gondamon, and we can have a chat with Mathy and progress the main quest from there. Okay, so this is me, Cat Weasel, saying toodaloo. Catch you next time.